Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Kathleen Benjamin here, and in today's video we're doing a face-off between Estée Lauder, and this is my beloved foundation. It's the Estée Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Foundation. It retails for $45 and it has an SPF of 45 in it, and it's very lightweight, radiant, and dewy. And I just purchased this at the Sephora sale. The other foundation is the Dior Skin Perfect Forever. Is it Skin Perfect Forever? Hold on a second. It is the Dior Forever Skin Perfect Stick Foundation. It's very convenient because it's a stick and you can kind of do touch-ups throughout the day and just take your finger and rub it in. And you can also use this as a concealer. Okay, this one retails for $52, okay? So there's a little bit of a price difference there. Really more about preference for you, whether or not you like more of a blurring, easier application, or do you like more of a radiant, dewy type foundation. And what I did is I have these on my face right now. They're on side by side. I went through and did a video on showing you the application and talking about the price and the benefits of them. So if that interests you, continue watching. Oh, and one last thing, I'm gonna come back later on today. I have a full day ahead of me, and I'm gonna do like a wear test on it to see how it held up. And also for reference, I just wanted to let you know that I am a mature woman with dry skin at 64 years of age. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get started. Both of these higher end foundations come highly recommended for mature skin, especially if you have dry, mature skin. So what we're gonna do in this video is we're gonna look at price and we're gonna look at performance, and then we're gonna compare the two to see the difference between them. First one we're gonna be reviewing is the Dior Forever Skin Perfect Foundation. So it's a light to medium buildable coverage. It's hydrating for mature skin. It's also like a soft focus and blurring foundation. And I'm gonna just use it right from the applicator and put it on, and then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna blend it in with my foundation brush. So let's start here. You can see that it is a good color match. It feels nice going on the skin. I'm gonna take this Refer brush here. This is a foundation brush, and I'm gonna blend that in. Let's see how it blends in there. This is probably, I went a little bit heavier than I typically do. The one thing I do like about it is it's very easy, right? I can just kind of grab it out if I need to do a touch up throughout the day around my nose area or my chin. I can also use it as a concealer, which is also quite handy. I don't need to pull out a brush. I can blend it in with my fingers if I want to. I don't need to go in there with a brush even to carry it around. So this would be really, really great for traveling. This is the 2N. I probably could have went with a 2.5. It's very blurring. You know, it definitely blurs my fine lines and my pores, which is great, and that's something I really like. It's not dewy at all, so if you like more of a dewy finish, this might not be the best fit for you. I am gonna kind of go under and use it as a concealer also. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna take this Refer brush, I'm gonna go in and I'm going to put it underneath my eye here. I'm gonna start in here. So I like that. I like the fact that I can use it as a concealer and a foundation. So it's convenient, for sure. So there you have it. That is the Dior Perfect Skin Foundation. Like I said, it retails for $52 or 9 grams of product. So Estée Lauder is more of a lightweight, breathable, lightweight foundation, and it's like 12 hours of wear, whereas the Dior Forever Skin is more of a 24-hour long wearing foundation. So let's see how this applies. So I'm going to take it. It comes in this little pump like this. It's plastic, and then you simply pump down and you get the product. I'm going to take this foundation brush and apply it. And again, it retails for $45 and you get 1.2 grams of product in the container. So you can see that's definitely a little lighter. Can you see it on the skin? Can you see the difference? Where this one is a little bit, it's a little bit heavier coverage, but it has more of a blurring type look, where this one over here looks more hydrated. Now I didn't put anything on my forehead, so let's go up there and put some up there. Okay, there you can see them side by side. Let me go in and put a concealer on underneath this eye, but this is the Dior Forever Skin, the Skin Perfect over here. Then over here, this is the Estée Lauder Future Hydra Rescue Foundation. And you can see it has a little bit more of a dewy look to it. And this side has a little bit more of a blurred look to it. So this one is definitely dewier. It's a little bit lighter feeling on the skin. And this one actually is more blurring. And I also think that this one is full coverage, as opposed to this one where they're saying this one is medium to full coverage. But I really feel like, looking at my skin, that this one is a little bit more full coverage than this one. And you want natural and blurred? Or do you like radiant and dewy? Comment below, let me know your thoughts on which one you would prefer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hop off the camera, I'm going to finish doing my makeup. I'm going to come back later and I'm going to do like a 6-7 hour wear test to see which one I like better. And then you guys can kind of let me know which one you like better too. Okay, so I will be back later for a check-in. Okay guys, so this is the end of the day. So it was on for about 6-7 hours and I had a full day. This side is the side with the Dior foundation, and I'm gonna bring you in a little bit closer. And I can tell you what I don't like about it is that it's settling in all of my pores, like in here. Granted, I did not wear a primer or a pore putty type primer to kind of fill in my pores. I just used this foundation. I really wanted to see how it was gonna blur my pores. But I don't know, like I don't like it. So, I mean, it held up well and it gave really good coverage. I did like this as a concealer, and I will definitely use it for touch-ups, and it won't go to waste, that's for sure. But this one still remains to be my absolute favorite, is the Estée Lauder, and you can see that although the coverage isn't as good as this side, it's still, like, it doesn't settle in my pores, and I don't feel like it's, you know, like it's dry looking, whereas this side, I really feel like I can see it sitting in my pores. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you gained any value from this video, please consider subscribing, giving this video a thumbs up, and yeah, thanks for watching.